Chosen ones, get ready, because this is your moment. You're not here by accident. There's a purpose so unique, so powerful, that out of billions, you were chosen. Yes, you. The one who may feel ordinary, overlooked, or even unsure of what comes next. The creator of everything, the one who shapes mountains and calls the stars by name, has looked at you and declared, "You are destined for more. You are the head, not the tail. You're meant to rise, not fall." This is your wake-up call. You were never meant to settle, blend in, or play it safe. You were designed to break through limits, defy expectations, and step into a purpose that flips the script on what's normal. Sure, the road ahead won't come with cheat codes or shortcuts, but here's the truth. Nothing can stop the plan that's already set in motion for you. Think about it. Those moments where you felt the world said no weren't roadblocks. They were stepping stones. You're not just chosen to survive life. You're here to thrive, to lead, to inspire, and to show the world what's possible when you step into your calling. So get ready, because this journey isn't just about what you can do. It's about what's been planted in you to change everything. This is your time to rise above, to live boldly, and to show up as the unstoppable force you were always meant to be. Are you ready? Let's go. Chosen individuals often walk paths that feel unfamiliar, even unsettling, as they are drawn away from the noise of their former lives. This journey of separation isn't punishment, but preparation for something greater. To forge strength and clarity, one must first endure a season of detachment from the distractions and comforts that no longer serve their higher purpose. The sense of distance from others, the solitude, and even the moments of feeling unseen are not signs of abandonment, but of divine intention. It is in this sacred seclusion that layers of false reliance are stripped away, allowing true character to be revealed. Here, one learns to face hidden doubts, unspoken fears, and buried insecurities. These moments may not come with applause or validation, but they hold the transformative power needed to step into a destiny shaped for greatness. Instead of blending into the familiar, this phase carves out space for growth that thrives in quiet resilience, readying the heart for challenges yet unseen. When someone is divinely chosen, the structures and judgments of the world lose their authority. Societal expectations, established norms, and preconceived hierarchies become irrelevant in the face of a higher calling. This choice transcends appearance, background, or accolades, instead aligning with a profound purpose beyond human comprehension. Divine selection doesn't rely on qualifications or achievements. It identifies untapped potential and nurtures a unique destiny. The systems of the world often demand credentials, connections, and conformity, but divine purpose bypasses these constructs entirely. The overlooked, the underestimated, and the dismissed often become vessels of transformative impact, showcasing strength in their vulnerabilities and grace through their imperfections. Each obstacle and setback becomes a platform for an extraordinary purpose. This process redefines the narrative, breaking molds and confounding expectations. It's not about fairness by worldly standards, but about an undeniable favor that opens doors no one can close. No structure, authority, or gatekeeper can stand against what has been ordained. When this calling sets someone apart, it is an unshakable and irreversible declaration of a purpose that will unfold against all odds. Join the journey. Subscribe now, and let's make greatness happen. To whom much is given, much will be required. Luke 12:48. This verse captures the essence of being chosen. Picture a blacksmith crafting a blade. The raw metal is heated, hammered, and shaped, enduring fire, not to be destroyed, but to emerge stronger and sharper. That's what it means to bear the weight of a higher calling. It's not about glory, it's about transformation and readiness. Being set apart isn't about titles or recognition, it's about responsibility. You're not elevated to seek applause, but to steward a mission that impacts lives beyond your own. True leadership isn't a crown to wear, it's a mantle that requires unwavering dedication. Every decision, every word, and every silent moment carries significance. As you rise, so do the stakes. The margin for error narrows, and your reliance on divine strength deepens. The journey can feel daunting. Doubts will whisper, "Why me?" Fear will scream, "You can't do this." But God doesn't call the perfect. He prepares the willing. Your calling isn't based on qualifications, but on potential. This isn't about ease or convenience. It's about fulfilling a purpose far greater than you can imagine. Think of a lighthouse standing firm in a storm. Its unseen foundation is what holds it steady. That's what God is building in you. A foundation strong enough to sustain the heights you'll reach. Challenges aren't setbacks. They're setups, shaping you into a leader with resilience, perspective, and strength. The weight you feel now is not meant to crush you, but to prepare you for the impact you're destined to make. God doesn't give you a calling without equipping you to fulfill it. Like a tree growing roots before bearing fruit, you're being prepared. Every trial strengthens you, making you ready for what's ahead. The weight of responsibility is heavy, but His grace is sufficient. Lean into Him, and you'll find that what once seemed impossible becomes achievable. When the pressure feels overwhelming, remember this: you're not walking alone. The same hands that called you are holding you steady. You're being molded for a purpose that will outlive you, creating a legacy of transformation. Keep going, trust the process, and embrace the calling. The best is yet to come. Rising to a higher purpose demands an unwavering surrender, a complete release of personal ambitions, pride, and the illusion of control. True elevation is reserved for those willing to relinquish their grip on self-directed plans and embrace a path shaped entirely by divine guidance. This act of yielding isn't a singular event, but a continual practice, a daily commitment to relinquish personal desires in exchange for alignment with a greater vision. Genuine surrender cannot coexist with partial obedience or hidden attempts to maintain control. It requires opening every corner of your life, your aspirations, vulnerabilities, and imperfections to the transformative work of a higher plan. This process challenges the very core of human nature, which craves independence and recognition. However, until the need for personal control is abandoned, the potential for true growth remains locked away. Half-hearted dedication acts as a barrier, preventing the fulfillment of a calling that demands complete trust. Choosing to let go of personal agendas isn't a loss, but a transfer of control to the source of ultimate wisdom and foresight. Elevation is reserved for those who approach their calling with humility, allowing themselves to be molded, refined, and equipped for the path ahead. By releasing the desire to lead oneself, a door opens to ascend to heights that personal strength alone could never achieve. This is not about weakness, but about finding unparalleled strength in the act of submission. Feel what it truly means to be chosen. You're not alone on this journey. If deep down you feel that you're chosen, you've come to the right place. Take the next step in connecting with us, unlocking exclusive content, and receiving the support you need on your spiritual path by clicking the Join button. This isn't just about being part of a community. It's about accessing unique insights that can transform your life and bring you closer to your divine calling. Make the choice today and walk this journey with us. Claim your place among the chosen ones. Join now. Reaching a position of influence rarely begins at its pinnacle. Instead, those chosen for leadership are often guided to start from the most unassuming places. This beginning is neither a punishment nor an oversight, but a deliberate phase of preparation. These foundational experiences serve to cultivate resilience, deepen inner strength, and foster humility. The early stages might feel arduous, even disheartening, as the promise of elevation seems far removed. Yet it is in these formative moments that one is equipped with the essential skills and insights required for meaningful leadership. True growth emerges not from shortcuts, but through perseverance and the lessons learned in times of obscurity. It is within these quiet efforts that self-doubt is confronted, discipline is honed, and perspective is broadened. Before one can lead effectively, they must first understand service, and before carrying significant responsibility, they must withstand the weight of preparation. This is not a sign of failure, but a testament to the transformative process necessary for longevity and integrity in positions of prominence. The journey may appear to deviate from the promise, but this is part of the design. What might seem like a setback is often the groundwork for something extraordinary. The initial stages, though unremarkable by outward appearances, are where depth and character are built to sustain the pressures of leadership. This period of preparation ensures that when the moment of elevation arrives, the foundation is secure and the purpose can be fulfilled without faltering. Trusting this process, even when it seems contrary to expectations, is essential, as the promise remains unwavering, though its path may unfold in unforeseen ways. Carrying a divine purpose places a unique mark on your life, drawing both attention and resistance. This calling doesn't just bring opportunities and blessings, it also invites challenges. The transformative nature of such a purpose often unsettles established norms, disrupts complacency, and confronts hidden shadows, leading to friction with people, systems, and unseen forces. This resistance arises not from any wrongdoing, but from the profound potential that sets you apart. Growth and elevation, while inspiring to some, may provoke unease or envy in others, as it serves as a mirror reflecting their stagnation or fears. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Isaiah 54:17. Being chosen means facing resistance, but it also assures victory. Like an eagle rising against the wind, challenges are not meant to stop you, but to lift you higher. Opposition, whether external or internal, is part of the refining process. Doubts and fears are not failures, they're proof of growth. The struggle shapes you, strengthens your resolve, and prepares you for greater impact. Trust the process. Your purpose is unstoppable. The toughest challenges on the path to leadership often stem not from outside opposition, but from internal struggles. The real battle lies within, as doubts, fears, and insecurities rise to confront the call placed on your life. These personal conflicts are not obstacles to avoid, but critical arenas where growth takes root. Before you can lead others, you must first master the turmoil of your own thoughts and emotions. No external adversary can truly undermine your purpose if you haven't already been disheartened by your own self-perception. Your next step is here. Subscribe now and let's move forward together. Persistent doubts may echo questions about your worthiness or capability, while fears of failure may tempt you to retreat into comfort zones that feel safe but limit growth. Comparisons to others may fuel feelings of inadequacy, making you question whether you deserve the opportunities before you. These struggles are not distractions. They are the proving grounds where resilience, trust, and inner strength are forged. True elevation requires facing these hidden vulnerabilities. Each moment of internal conflict serves to reveal areas in need of refinement, whether it's pride that needs softening, fear that must be replaced with confidence, or hesitation that can only be conquered by trust. This process is often messy, filled with tension and discomfort, but it is deeply transformative. Through these battles, you are being prepared for a greater purpose, one that demands clarity, humility, and unwavering resolve. By overcoming these internal hurdles, you create a foundation that external challenges cannot shake, enabling you to lead with authenticity and strength that no circumstance can erode. Being chosen for a greater purpose is not about seeking personal acclaim or validation. This calling is not a testament to individual accomplishments or an opportunity for self-promotion. Instead, it is a deliberate alignment with a mission that transcends personal gain. The role of the chosen is to act as a channel through which influence, wisdom, and resources flow to those in need. This is not a position to hoard accolades or amplify one's status, but a chance to fulfill a purpose far beyond individual aspirations. The essence of this role lies in humility and service. Elevation is not about occupying a lofty seat, but about using that vantage point to uplift and empower others. When the focus shifts to self-centered goals, the flow of purpose is obstructed and the larger mission is compromised. True leadership demands a willingness to remain grounded, to guide with integrity, and to ensure that every action points back to the greater vision. The impact of being chosen extends far beyond personal success. It is about influencing lives, fostering change, and contributing to a broader plan. Those who understand this responsibility recognize that their journey is not an endpoint, but a means to advance a greater good. This path requires constant reflection. As the moment the focus turns inward, the essence of the calling is lost. To be entrusted with such a role is not a reward, but a profound responsibility to carry forward a purpose larger than oneself. If you feel the abundance of divine love in your heart, now is the time to share it. You can help spread God's blessings by clicking the super thank you button on YouTube and contributing $20 or more. This divine gift will touch not only your life, but the souls of many through this platform. Each of you has a sacred place in God's grand design, and your generosity will be the fruit of our prayers. Act now. Share your abundance to glorify His kingdom. For you were created to do even greater things in God's loving hands. May God bless you. Carrying the weight of a higher calling demands an unyielding commitment to integrity, a standard that cannot be compromised for convenience or shortcuts. The journey to fulfilling this role will often present opportunities to take easier paths, make questionable compromises, or claim credit that is not entirely yours. Yet, genuine growth and true leadership require a steadfast adherence to principles, even when external pressures tempt you to waver. Integrity is not confined to public actions or moments of visibility. It is rooted in the choices made when no one else is watching. It becomes the foundation that sustains you when the challenges of leadership intensify and the allure of expediency grows stronger. In a world that often prizes results over ethics, maintaining unwavering honesty and consistency in your character distinguishes you from the crowd and anchors your purpose. Every step taken without compromise reflects the strength of your conviction and earns the trust of those who look to you for guidance. A single moment of dishonesty or ethical lapse risks not only your credibility, but also the faith others place in your leadership. The consistency of your actions matters as much as the words you speak, creating a legacy of authenticity that outlasts fleeting successes. The mantle of responsibility you carry requires resilience in the face of criticism and temptation, but it is this integrity that will keep your journey aligned with the purpose behind your elevation. True greatness is built on an unwavering commitment to principles that honor the greater mission, ensuring that your leadership is not a momentary achievement, but a lasting contribution. As you hold fast to integrity, your path may be steep, but it will remain unshakable, and the impact of your work will endure. Walking the path of a higher calling means accepting uncertainty as an integral part of the journey. The progression toward your purpose rarely follows a straightforward course. Instead, it is marked by unexpected shifts, delays, and obstacles that seem unrelated to the ultimate goal. These moments of unpredictability are not accidental. They are deliberate, serving as opportunities to shape your character and fortify your spirit for what lies ahead. In the face of these twists, control becomes an illusion that must be released. Doors you believed would remain open may close without explanation, and plans meticulously crafted might unravel. While these experiences can feel disheartening, they are essential exercises in patience, trust, and resilience. It is precisely within this chaos that the deeper plan unfolds, revealing strength and clarity that might otherwise remain untapped. If everything were handed to you without resistance or delay, the depth of your preparation would be shallow, and the strength required to sustain your purpose would remain undeveloped. These deviations and challenges are not signs of failure, but markers of progress, each one encouraging a deeper reliance on the unseen design guiding your steps. Endurance and perspective are refined in the tension of waiting, transforming what seems like detours into invaluable preparation. This journey is not about shortcuts or efficiency, but about embracing the full process of growth. The unpredictability you face is part of a plan that ensures your readiness when the moment of elevation arrives. Each obstacle and turn is building the foundation you'll need to rise with confidence and resilience. Trust the process, even when it feels chaotic, for it is through these very trials that you are being prepared to lead with wisdom, strength, and purpose. Feel the call, step into your potential. Subscribe now, and let's rise together. Your calling is not measured by proximity to authority or worldly recognition, but by the transformative impact you create in unexpected places. Being chosen for a higher purpose isn't about climbing ladders of status. It's about stepping into spaces where change is needed and leaving a lasting imprint. The influence you wield is not powered by your own strength, but by a greater force working through you, enabling you to touch lives and shift environments in ways you never thought possible. This journey often takes you beyond familiar settings. Instead of staying within comfortable circles or predictable roles, you are positioned in places where transformation is overdue. These might be industries, communities, or situations far removed from what you envisioned, but they are exactly where your purpose is most needed. Your role is not to accumulate accolades, but to serve as a bridge, introducing values, hope, and insight where they are absent. The scope of your influence will reach beyond your expectations. What begins as a small ripple in your immediate surroundings can grow into waves that touch people and places you may never encounter directly. You are not elevated for personal gain, but to uplift others, sparking change that resonates far beyond your immediate reach. Your purpose is not limited to the obvious. It expands into spaces you could never have planned for, creating connections and opportunities that align with a larger design. This is not just about leading or influencing. It's about bringing purpose into every setting you enter. The impact of your role transcends personal benefit, serving as a beacon for others and extending the reach of the mission you were chosen to carry forward. The real power of your calling lies in the unseen ways it transforms lives, cultures, and possibilities, far exceeding anything you could have anticipated. Chosen individuals are not tasked with conforming to existing standards, but with breaking through them entirely. This calling is not about merely excelling within established boundaries. It is about redefining what success, leadership, and innovation look like. You are not elevated to maintain the status quo, but to disrupt it, offering a fresh vision that challenges expectations and paves new paths. Leadership in this context is not confined to traditional models or predictable strategies. It requires creative thinking, bold action, and the courage to forge opportunities where none previously existed. This journey is about more than simply fitting into roles or following well-trodden paths. It is about carving out new spaces that reflect values and purpose in unprecedented ways. The role of the chosen is to dismantle perceived limitations, showing that barriers others accept as immovable can be overcome. This isn't about adhering to the world's definitions of achievement or success, but about stepping beyond them to pioneer something entirely unique. Circumstances, background, and societal expectations cannot contain this calling. Instead, you are equipped to innovate, to imagine what lies beyond the visible, and to transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you. To embrace this mission is to become a living example of what is possible when vision transcends boundaries. This is not simply about outperforming others, it's about reimagining the landscape entirely. Leadership in this form redefines the rules, sets new precedents, and invites others to dream beyond what they thought possible. Your role is not to compete in a game already defined, but to rewrite its purpose, creating a legacy that inspires and endures. You are called not merely to achieve, but to redefine, to establish principles that challenge outdated norms and reflect a purpose far greater than personal ambition. This elevation is a call to innovate, to think with boldness, and to act with a sense of mission that transforms the ordinary into something extraordinary. The path for those chosen is not for those seeking shortcuts or personal gain. It is a journey marked by continual growth, humility, and a dedication to a purpose far beyond oneself. This calling is not about seeking recognition, but about becoming a conduit for meaningful change. It will test your character, requiring a willingness to shed ego, embrace faith, and grow through trials that reveal strength you didn't know you had. Every challenge, every setback, and every uncertainty is shaping you into someone capable of leaving a lasting impact on others. This isn't about your comfort or elevation, but about being refined into a leader who reflects purpose in every action. Your journey starts here. Subscribe now, and let's create something extraordinary together. To rise is not simply to attain a position. It is to step into a role that serves others and exemplifies values that inspire. True leadership isn't about personal gain, but about creating pathways for others to thrive. The responsibility of this calling demands perseverance, integrity, and the courage to lead with conviction, even in the face of adversity. This is not a burden, but a gift, a shaping process designed to prepare you for influence that stretches far beyond what you can imagine. Your role is not to seek praise, but to serve as an example of how leadership rooted in purpose can transform lives, environments, and systems. Embrace the process, trust the journey, and stand firm in the knowledge that your impact is waiting to unfold in ways only you are equipped to bring to life. The world awaits the change only you can inspire. Step into it with confidence and resolve. May your journey be filled with strength and purpose. If these words have resonated with you and you feel ready to embrace your calling, stay connected for ongoing encouragement and guidance. Transformation is a journey, and here you'll find the insights and support you need to walk boldly in your purpose. Join a community dedicated to uplifting and empowering each other. Together, let's rise, inspire, and make a lasting impact. Your journey is just beginning. Step confidently into it.